have an emergency fund, or that many professionals earn well but still live from paycheck to paycheck simply because they don't track their spending and also plan towards investment. So in finance, I've learned that financial success isn't just about how much you earn, but how much you know and also discipline yourself. So this program is just to bridge that gap regarding finance. So this the next PowerPoint slide is why are you here? So at this point, this is where I would like to know each and every one of us, because I think they have introduced me few days ago, and I've made a brief introduction of where I work, what I'm currently doing. And I'm not sure even I'm okay. I think they made mention of me engaging for my masters. So as well. So here I would like, in no particular order, because I saw in the group chat you guys wrote an attendance. So maybe I think the moderator might maybe call you guys one after the other to maybe tell me your name, introduce yourself, your course of study, your background, or maybe what you're currently doing, then maybe one recent financial challenge or question. But here, this part of one recent financial challenge is not for you to come and tell me that you need iPhone 16 Pro Max. That is not what we're talking about. But if you don't have any, then you can just you can just keep it. But I don't want it. No billing here. There's no, so no billing here. So you can just, in no particular order, just tell me your name, your background, or just feel a little quick profile about you guys. I would just like to know you. So the floor is open for you guys.
Good evening. My name is Adiagbo Emmanuel Adebayo. I studied accounting from Olabisi Onabanjo University. One of the recent financial challenges I'm facing is regarding investment. Yes, most of the investments I'm being introduced to. In fact, I should have been spending my money, say would have been better because I'm just making losses upon losses. That's all about me. Thank you.
Okay, okay, that's interesting.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mila Koko. I graduated from chemical engineering in the University of Indian University of Okada. One recent financial challenge. I think I'm the first guy on this. My job requires me to be on site for sometimes 3 weeks and be very, very, very busy. So, like investment, like shares, stocks, and things like that, are very, very, very time consuming. In my personal opinion, where you need to look at, data, large data sets over a long period of time, and as an average engineer who is on site, you don't have the time for that. Of course, someone recently introduced me to mutual funds and things like that. But I am actually constantly in search of investment opportunities. Investment opportunity that I don't have to be looking at every day is the major priority. Like something I can just put my money and this is security over a long term period of time is what I'm looking for actually.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's a nice one. Okay, we'll look forward to that towards the course of this program. Okay.
Hello. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Hello. My name is Vincent Simile. I graduated from Lagos State University. I studied accounting. I just finished serving, so I'm actually a job seeker. But the financial investment, I just looked into investing in agriculture just last month, and I feel it's actually a very good step that I took because it had a lot of the returns on capital was very high, and I feel agriculture is something that I'm not going to make loss in. That was why I took that decision. Thank you.
All right. The next person.
Okay, since
Good evening,
nobody's
everyone.
okay, go ahead. Wanted to put somebody on the spot. Go ahead, Madam Ruby.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Gosri Rubikoma. I graduated from Petroleum Training Institute, Efun, Delta State, Petroleum Engineering. Currently working with Network Oil and Gas on contract. Financial investment. I'm looking into logistics. Though I've started streamlining it, but it's not yet been given back to, but it's still in progress.
That's interesting. Okay. I think we have 11 people here. Um
Good evening, ma.
Good evening.
Yeah. My name is Ozo Chichioma. I am currently a 300 level petroleum engineering student at the Federal University of Petroleum Resources. I just feel that this class will help me in my career as a petroleum engineer, just like you said about engineers knowing the technicals but not knowing any financial um education or intelligence. So I just hope this class helps me.
All right, this class is going to be an interesting one. I can assure you that.
Yeah, Grace Temitope, it's your turn, please. Hello, Grace, are you with us? Okay, over to you, Rebecca.
Okay.
Hello, good evening. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay, yeah, sorry, please, I didn't get the question. I think I joined when she was already asking questions.
Our mentor is asking that you introduce yourself, tell us your name and what you're doing and maybe your financial update, financial something like that.
Okay, my name is Rebecca Choma Okereke, and I'm a fresh graduate from the University of Port Harcourt from geology. For the financial, okay, I might say I'm trying to build my skills in data science for now. So that's basically it.
Okay, thank you. So I will read Grace. Grace said she's in a noisy place and then she can't speak now. But she said her name is Toluwalotbe Grace Iroko, the final year student of chemical engineering at Futmina. She says that her main financial challenge right now is that she's been quite indecisive to focus on a particular thing to earn. So this caused a lot of discomfort for her final year expenses too. So who is going next? Okay, Aisha, it's your turn now.
Okay, boss. Good evening. My name is Aisha Fashula, and I'm currently a final year economics student at Crescent University, Abeokuta. I would just say my financial challenge right now. Truly, I don't actually have any financial investment currently, though I'm looking into investing in one. But I'm thinking of probably this cleaning service or something, or I don't really know for now actually. So I'm still looking out for the best option. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Who else? Mm, sorry, is there anyone who has not introduced his or herself? Emmanuel, have you introduced yourself?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So I am Anthony Eze, um, a graduate of petroleum engineering graduate from Petroleum Training Institute of Delta State, Nigeria. I'm currently working with DTN Integrated Services Limited, and my financial challenge is that let's say I'm dealing with past trauma, or I feel I've lost so much in investment in the past, and then I wouldn't want to go through that. I wouldn't want that to repeat itself again. So now I'm afraid to eat my money, and I'm also afraid to invest it. So that's where I am. I'm open for investment. If Istanbul can invest in me, so I don't have to be watching after me every time. I'll just be eating your money and be growing fat. So back to you, mentor. Thank you so much.
Okay. Well, I think over 80% of the people here actually introduce themselves. It's an interesting one. Most people they are discouraged with their past financial decisions they have made so far, and some while are still sitting on the fence. They don't know the next steps to take. I totally understand. We are all in Nigeria, and we know how the economy is, and this financial literacy and investment strategies is actually a very important topic, and it can never be overemphasized. So the next slide is the problem, financial struggles. We face different things in life. Some people face their Most of us here, we are undergraduates, we are looking for stipends, while some are just fresh graduates looking for work. Some are already in their first 2 years of their career, and finance is a major thing because we are still young lads and looking for a way to make ends meet. So and the first thing step we have taken is to identify the problem, and also once you identify the problem, the next step is just to look for ways to solve it. So many smart, hardworking professionals struggle financially due to lack of financial education. Back then in school, they will teach you a lot of things, but the lecturers won't tell you the reality of life. And by the time you're out of school, you'll be like, they didn't tell me this, so they didn't tell me, they didn't even explain this part of life to me, because you might be making that money and you won't even know how. Before you know it, you just from paycheck to paycheck. I mentioned it earlier. So one of the struggles we have is delayed planning. Delayed planning. Sometimes we just delay to plan, and there's this popular saying: if you plan to fail, you fail to plan. Thinking there's ample time before planning. Some of them we like, for most of us, we like procrastinating. And don't worry, I will do it next week. Next week will come, I'll do it following week. You just keep procrastinating. You don't plan well, and that is another topic on itself. Time management. So lifestyle inflation. This popular slang now. If you go online on IG and all that, they'll say fake it till you make it. But most of us, you fake it to the point that even your helper will meet you for help. It's kind of funny. But spending first income to look successful. So that is another thing. This Gen Z era, you have to look good. Don't allow your steez and all those stuff. So, and it's actually affecting us if you look at it. I'm not trying. I'm not trying to say you shouldn't look good or you shouldn't look fine, but there's room for you to be moderate in everything you do. So another problem we face is no budgeting. um for those that studied finance or accounting, I know that we did budgeting where you have inflows, outflows, next cash flows and all those things, but those ones people do the calculation. It's either you have your negative or your positive cash flows. But did you actually tailor it down to your day-to-day activities? do you track your finance? You don't track it. You don't track your expenses. You just, once you get money, you just squander it to just go. You can't even give account of how much you've spent so far. So all you know is just to do the calculations in the classroom, get your A's and that, but you can't actually, it can't reflect in your life. So that is another issue or problem we might face, or most young professionals are tend to face while they are in school or immediately after school. Then scam, all of us here, we're inside the same WhatsApp group, because I know that most of you here have fallen for scam. If years back it was MMM. From MMM it's migrated. There's another one that came up that upgraded MMM. From that one, you guys, we know ourselves now. You guys should help me here. Upgraded MMM. We have another one. The
MBA
most
Forex,
MBA.
Baraza.
Bam. Yes, you have it. So, and there is this one that happened recently, CBEX. Yes. So young professionals are tend to fall for this scam because we are looking for the fastest way. What is that fastest thing? The fastest means to make this money, that they will tell you that invest, you get 100% interest, 50%. I wonder the kind of investment you make, and they'll be telling you 50% interest. Like how? What are they doing? How are they making the money? Like how? So these are the questions you need to ask. Then falling for investment scam, and we are the ones that will fall for it because we have not experienced it before, and they say that experience is what the best teacher. So then the last but not the least is crisis driven planning, then ignoring finances until a crisis hits. Some people don't save for the rainy day. That is when once you maybe you experience some contingent um liability, it will just take you unawares, and you now start looking for who to borrow funds from. And that is when you now start saying, this is my friend this weekend, I asked him for money and he didn't kind of give me. But it's planning, everything is falls down to the first part. Delayed planning, lack of proper planning is part of the issues and struggles young professionals, are most likely going to face in their early stage of career. So this brings us to the topic: what is financial literacy? What is financial literacy? Um, what comes to mind when you hear financial literacy? It simply means understanding how money works, earning, spending, saving, investing, protecting, and planning for the future. Financial literacy simply means, how do you see money? How what's It's not just about managing money, it's about control, peace of mind. That one is very important, and freedom to pursue what really matters. So money is just not about making money. Career is not just about making the money, because some people are making millions, but they can't even give account of what they earn. They can't. So money is like fire. It can warm your house or burn it down. If you don't learn how to control it, it will control you. That is just the fact. That's just the fact. So we are talking about financial literacy, and the flip of it is financial illiteracy. Can someone help me out with what financial illiteracy is? Is someone here? I know we have brains here. We have hypers here. So can someone help me out on what financial illiteracy is all about? Um, no one.
So are you asking about what financial illiteracy is?
Yes, like to define it.
Okay, so from my little understanding, financial illiteracy as opposed to financial literacy is the lack of understanding or knowledge about basic financial concepts, whether it be budgeting, saving, investing, debt management, interest rates, and inflation, things like that.
So it's just the opposite of financial literacy, lack of understanding on what it's all about. That's excellent. Thank you very much for your answer. So the next slide speaks on the roadmap, what we expected to, our expectations for the next 8 weeks. So um we're on the first week, which is introduction. Who are we and why we are here? So we have done that, and I've come to understand my target audience. I know that few of us here, some are accountants, some are in the early stage of their career, some are job hunting, while some are still an undergraduate but doing one or two. So this is where we understand who we are and why we are here, and also the expectations. So it's kind of a foundation. We are not cracking our brains here. We are not doing much today. So the second week, which is going to be next week, is mindset. We are going to understand our mindset, getting your financial mindset right. Here is quite interesting because this is Nigeria. We reason differently. Some people see money as a tool, some people see money as a weapon, some people see money as God, some people worship money, some people see money as a resource, some people see money as an inventory. Like banks, those people working in bank, they see money as inventory, they see it as stock. Some people see money differently. So this, yeah, we is where we'll understand our mindset. So we shape our mindset towards finance, towards money, and all that. So the third week, we are going to talk about understanding income, expenses, and budgeting. And my professional colleagues here, those that studied accounting, I know that they are pros here. So they might sit at the back, cross their legs, and be watching us while we're talking about these income, expenses, and budgeting. But I'm sure that most of us, in fact, everyone here knows what this is all about. So, but we're still going to talk about it. So on the fourth week is building habits for saving and smart spending. It's also an interesting topic as well. Then fifth week, investment basics, introduction to investments and financial planning. This is quite an interesting one. Even myself, I'm even looking forward to that day to learn more. Then exploring career income paths in the energy sector. I would like to miss today's class. That date class is an interesting one as well. So seventh week, risk management and wealth protection. You know, the mistake most of us make is that we think we are too young to save and plan for our retirement. Before you close your eyes and you open it, you see that 30 years have passed, 20 years have passed, 10 years, and you have not even plan for your retirement. You don't even know, as in no pension, nothing. You've not made any form of investment, nothing at all. So this can it's an interesting topic. Then finally, last but not the least, is financial vision board and action plan. That is the last topic we will have on the 8th week. So by God's grace, we'll go through this one after the other, and I can assure you that it's going to be an interesting um mentorship session. We are here to learn. We are here to learn from each other. This is more like a knowledge sharing session for each and every one of us. So just get your bios and your jotters down, and just we'll keep it started kick started by next week. So the last slide here is self reflection. What does financial success mean to you? So yeah, forget about the societal norms. What does financial success truly means to you? So it's more like a personal question you can go home and ask yourself. Is financial success freedom to you? Does it mean taking care of your family? Does it mean early retirement as mentioned earlier? Is it never being broke again? There's this popular saying, I can never be poor, I can never be broke in my life. So is that financial success to you? So the sessions are not going to take more than an hour, because I'll try as much as possible, try as much as possible not to take more of your time during this mentorship class. It will take approximately between 30 to 1 hour, depending on how extensive the class will be. But I can assure you it's going to be an interactive one. And I hope I didn't bore you guys today. I hope I did not bore you today. And I believe that next class is going to be an interesting one. And lastly, thank you for taking this step to be part of this mentorship program. I wish I had this opportunity back then when I was in my early stage of my career, and I looked out for things like this. I couldn't see it, and I was just living my life. I'm just be going, no, no, no. Just, but I'm just happy that you guys took this bold step, and it shows that you're actually intentional. You're very intentional about what you really want in life. So thank you for taking this first step. Then reflect on this question, and by next week we'll talk about money mindsets, and it's going to be an interesting one. Thank you very much. I think that I've come to the end of today's session. Mm. Okay, is Aisha here?
All right. Thank you so much, Mom. That was a very good introduction. And I believe we all now can start doing our self-reflection. What does financial success mean to us? So thank you very much. Aishat, are you on the call?
No,
Joshua?
here.
Okay. All right. I think we are done. Joshua, do you have anything to say?
No, nothing much, but just to say thank you to our mentor for his wonderful session. And this part is a very interesting section, right? Because even as an engineer, why we went to school, or why we are going to, why Mr. Miller is going to the field is to make money. So it's something something we look forward to weekly. And then I trust
Yeah.
that by the end of this section, I should be able to let go of my financial mistakes and grow my money again. So thank you so much, Ms.
All
Chinenye.
right.
Thank you. We are grateful.
You're most welcome.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Chinenye. Thank you all who came today. Your attendance is very important. Please, if you haven't added your name yet to the list, please kindly do that.
Yeah. So I think we can end the session now. So that we have, let me look at the attendance again. I see 9 names here. So I believe everybody must have written their names here. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining. See you next week.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.